time in every coffee person's life where they decide that they have enough AeroPresses. Today is not that day for me. I have just received the Aeropress Go Plus. This is a purchase that I really tried to resist because I already have 2 AeroPresses, but I make an AeroPress almost every day at work and I'm super tired of lugging around all of the little accessories separately. So hopefully this will be the perfect solution. I, as you can see, have not opened this yet. I wanted to do the unboxing and first impressions here with you guys, so let's get started. Packaging, this is a lot smaller than I expected it to be. I was a little bit worried that the tumbler would be too bulky, but this looks like it's going to be really nice and compact. This little tumbler is super cute. It feels really nice and heavy and high quality. I'm really curious to see what all's inside. So I saw this online and this was one of the things that I was most excited for. A little filter storage area at the bottom. Right now I have a box of filters just loose in my work locker and it doesn't feel very organized or sanitary. So I'm really glad to have a little bit of a better solution to that. So this guy is a little bit different than my other AeroPresses. It looks like the little lip at the top is not as wide, and it looks like the bottom is kind of custom made to fit the tumbler, which is really cool. The only thing about this is I really wish they would have given us the option to order different colors of AeroPress along with this. I already have an AeroPress Clear. If I could have gotten one of the colors that I don't already have along with this, I would have been super happy. I'm really eager to brew with this, but I noticed this little QR code and I'm too curious not to try it. Okay, nice. It's just a web page showing people how to use the AeroPress. This would be really, really nice if you're just starting. All right, now for the fun part, let's brew something. I'm gonna test this guy out with 2 brews. First, I'm just gonna do my normal technique, and then after that, I keep seeing people online using this tumbler to make iced coffee, so I figured I would jump on the bandwagon and make some iced coffee too. For both brews, I'm gonna use these beans from Pax and Beneficia. This is a delicious natural that I can't brag on enough. Almost every time I buy a new bag of coffee, I try to make it something different, and this has been one of my favorite coffees that I've tried in a really long time. So if you are in Texas, highly, highly, highly recommend this. So good. That was a perfectly smooth brewing experience. I did really like the addition of the little stirrer. The scoop is the one thing I don't think I'll use that much. I'm pretty weird about exact measurements, so I don't think this guy will be traveling with me. But other than that, I really liked it. It functions just like a regular AeroPress. The tumbler is super nice. It was really nice to have a vessel to just press straight into. Now the part that I'm more excited about, the iced coffee. The only thing I'm gonna change about my recipe for this is I'm gonna up the dose a little bit, but keep the same amount of water. So we're gonna be upping our ratio a little bit because I imagine that a lot of the ice is gonna melt when you press into it, which will dilute the coffee quite a bit. 60% of our ice immediately melted, so I added a little bit more. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, this makes me want to start playing with iced coffee recipes and dial this in a little bit more, but that is definitely a video for a later date. As far as this goes, I really like that the tumbler is big enough to accommodate a ton of ice and a 150 gram Aeropress brew. Definitely really good for iced coffee, or if you want to make really high ratio lattes. I think the size of this is absolutely perfect. So after playing around with this for a few minutes, I can say I'm really glad I bought it. I can definitely see myself using it pretty much every day, especially for brewing at work. I love how compact it is. I like that I can just have everything in one place instead of having a ton of different brewing components just clanging around loose in my bag. Again, I think the size is really nice. I think it gives you a lot of options. I really don't have any complaints about this aside from the very petty gripe that I wish I could have chosen my Aeropress color. But as far as the actual practicality and the brewing experience, I would say 10 out of 10. If you're somebody who likes to brew their own coffee on the go, I definitely recommend this. So shout out to Aeropress for continually giving me reasons to overcrowd my coffee cabinet.